Hey gang, today we are at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, and did you know you can enjoy the famous Ohana feast for half the price and without a reservation? That's right, today I'm taking you inside Tambu Lounge, where you can order the same delicious noodles, wings, and even the legendary bread pudding without the Ohana price tags. And stick around because I am breaking down the best Disney dining hack you're gonna wanna know about, so come along.
It's based off our name.
I am so excited to bring you guys along today for pretty much one of my favorite secret hacks at the Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. The very famous restaurant Ohana that we all know and love has a pretty high price tag, but like I said in the intro, you can get pretty much everything on the menu over at their walk-up lounge. You don't need a reservation, you kind of just walk up, first come, first serve. So hopefully we can find a table because it is a pretty small lounge. But I have been wanting to make this video for you guys forever. I just have waited a very long time because I felt like for a while everyone kind of knew this secret hack. I always see a lot of you at Tambu Lounge eating the Ohana food, but I figured, what the heck, I haven't seen a lot of videos on it, so there might still be a few people who need in on this little secret, but it's almost time that they're gonna start serving the food at Tambu Lounge, so we gotta head upstairs. In case you guys don't know where the Tambu Lounge is, this is the entrance to Ohana that you can see with the giant signs, but literally the tiki bar directly behind it is Tambu Lounge. They do have a little area right here you can walk up and just get a drink, but if you want a table over here, you do have to wait to be seated. But you can also get the food if you're sitting at the bar. I just needed a little bit more room with all the food that we're getting, so hopefully we can find a table. It is a Polynesian miracle. We were able to get a table for one. It's a little lower of like a bar table than I would usually like to eat all this food, but hey, we're gonna make it work because it is packed at the Polynesian. It is a Run Disney weekend, so many people are here just like enjoying the resort, maybe going to Magic Kingdom later, definitely staying here. And I'm here about a half hour early before they start serving the actual food here at the lounge. You can come here pretty much throughout the day and get any drinks that you want. But until 4 o'clock, the lounge does not start serving food, and that's because the food is coming from Ohana, and that's when Ohana opens up. We have about 30 minutes left until we can order our food. So of course you guys know, I gotta start with my favorite drink that you can get at Tambu, the Backscratcher. And it's made with Bacardi Superior Rum, Plantaray Original Dark Rum, passion fruit, orange, and guava juice, topped with Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey and a bamboo backscratcher for $16.50. Cheers, gang, to Tambu Lounge. Oh, look at the gradient. This is what you want to see from your backscratcher, a nice gradient in color. I want to see a cherry, I want to see an orange, and I definitely want my free souvenir take-home backscratcher. I'm spilling everywhere. Already making a mess. Tastes very, very backscratchery. They really made this one with their heart and soul. It is so delicious. And what I think I want to do with this review, because it means a lot to me, you guys. I got engaged at the Polynesian. You guys know how many special times I've had at the Polynesian, so I want to do this review justice. I think as the food comes, to save time, I'm going to kind of just review it, do a little taste test, retry everything, because it's actually been a very hot minute since I've been to Ohana dinner and got to try their food. And then after, we'll go through basically the money-saving breakdown. Like if you were a family of 4, what would it cost you to eat at Tambu with all this food we're going to get compared to Ohana? And I'm telling you, Ohana does make you feel like you have to take out a mortgage or something like that to eat there, even sometimes if you're a family of 2. So this is definitely the way to go. And maybe just in case you guys don't know about Ohana, their dinner reservations are $65 a person, and that is before tax and gratuity. So if you're like a family of 4, you're looking at over a $300 bill for sure, easy. Now with that being said, it is all you care to enjoy, so you can reorder stuff, and there are a few more things on the menu than you can get at Tambu Lounge. But all in all, Tambu Lounge has the best of the best. rest of the menu, in my opinion, they're missing some steak, they're missing some chicken, but other than that, they got all the good stuff. And the time has come. It is 4 o'clock. We can let Adam, our server, know. We can put our order in, and we're just gonna get everything all at once. My eyes have not seen anything more beautiful than this. These are the 4 entree Ohana dishes that you can get at Tambu Lounge. I have him holding off on dessert because the bread pudding does come with ice cream, so I don't want it to melt everywhere. I want to try to dive into these 4 things first. Oh, and the Ohana noodles. You guys, I get so excited every single time I try Ohana noodles, but I think I want to start with the pot stickers first because that feels like an appetizer. These are the pot stickers. They're pork and vegetable dumplings tossed in a chili garlic sauce for $13.50. So these, like I said, are the pork and vegetable dumplings, but really what makes them for me is, let alone the crisp, that garlic chili sauce that they toss them in. I want to go to the bottom because, you know, all the sauce kind of runs to the bottom, and that's when you can get a really saucy pot sticker. Check this things out, and it's just crazy. It's so crazy to me that I am eating these here right now without a reservation, and there's people next door eating them who are about to spend a lot and who had to make a reservation months in advance, and I'm just reaping the spoils by knowing this secret. The pot stickers. These pot stickers, they are so filling. Even though they kind of are like an appetizer, they can completely be an entree. It's crispy, it's good. They do give you some soy sauce if you want to pour some of that, but I think the garlic sauce that's on here is more than enough. It's so good. Although this is not all you care to enjoy, do you see how many pot stickers they gave me? I just ate one. And then that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's like in the teens amount of pot stickers. So definitely plenty. I feel like this is all that I could eat anyways. And I cannot wait to dive into these little beauts. This is, of course, the famous peel and eat shrimp, and it's coated and dusted with the Ohana seasoning for $16. I am going to show you how to properly peel and eat these shrimp. Well, the eating part is easy, but sometimes the peel part can be hard. And I love that they give you another bowl right underneath this bowl to put all your tail and your shrimp skin. What you want to do is find a little shrimp. Some are a little more bent, the others a little more open. Let me show you a little bit on this open one. If it's not super open, what you want to do is peel the shrimp back to show off its little legs, and then just peel the legs off. This is what I like to do first, at least. Put it in that bowl, and then right here at the tail, you can kind of feel where it's soft and where like the hard of the tail starts. Go ahead and just like pinch that is what I like doing first. Right there. So that whole little tail comes off, and then it makes it easy for you to fully peel the skin off. Well, it still takes a little effort, but you know what? I don't mind a little effort to eat my food. My parents are from Maryland and specifically Baltimore, so I was raised going there, eating crab, and if you guys know anything about eating and breaking down a crab, it can sometimes be an 1 to 3 hour long meal just trying to get into the crab because the payoff is so worth it. It's almost like a giant little prawn, and even the inside is like so seasoned so well. It's colorful and beautiful. It can only be good. It can only be good. Shrimp, for some reason, just makes you feel like you're on vacation in Florida. It's so good. They do say that this shrimp in particular, compared to the other items, has Ohana seasoning on it. I'm not sure what that means. I'm guessing the Ohana seasoning is like what they season all their proteins with. So this is kind of what their chicken and their beef tastes like over at Ohana. And same thing, I feel like a great amount of shrimp. I just had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's 12 again. That's a lot of shrimp. And they are not so shrimps. These are more like prawns. They're giant, they're delicious, a go-to every time, and you will definitely need some extra time to try to peel and eat these. And check out these Ohana wings. These are the honey coriander chicken wings for $15. Now these wings are the only thing that they don't really give you 12 or more of. They only give you 8, and that's because wings are very expensive, very similar to eggs and a lot of other things at the grocery stores. Which also, side note, if you guys didn't watch my last Disney's Fort Wilderness video, you need to go and watch it because they are selling eggs there that are like cheaper than any I've seen in the grocery store. Like you would think Disney would have more expensive eggs, but I digress. We are at the Polynesian eating their delicious honey coriander wings. I'm someone that when I go to wing places, whether it's Wingstop, Beef or Brady's, I'm usually ordering a honey style wing anyways. So these Ohana wings, I don't even like calling them that. I want to call them Tambu Lounge wings. These Tambu Lounge wings are the perfect wing for me. Whenever someone says that there's coriander on something though, I'm not really sure like what that fully tastes like. I know it's kind of like an herb and a seasoning, but really the honey glaze is what these are all about. Also, leave a comment down below. Are you guys a drum person or are you a flat person? I really, really want to know. I like both equally, but I do tend to lean towards the flats for some reason. I think because they're almost like a corn on the cob. You can like nibble it, and that's what I'm about to do. I think I forget actually how much I love these. Because a lot of times when I'm coming here, I do usually eat at Kona Cafe or sometimes at their walk-up Captain Cook's down below. And so, like I said, it's been a minute since I've had their dinner. I think me and Travis most recently came for their breakfast, which Tambu Lounge has no breakfast items. They only have the Ohana dinner items at 4. But these wings are so good. And then you can use your shrimp skin bowl for your bones. This is the grossest bowl. This is what you guys do not want to be looking at. Okay, now I had to look up the whole coriander thing because of course I know that over in the UK, coriander is like the name for cilantro leaves, but I don't really see a lot of cilantro on the wings, so I think it's more just like a dried seasoning blend of that. It has to be that, and unless there's something else I don't know about. But yeah, see, I guess on top there is like, I thought that was green onions, but I guess it could be a little cilantro on top, but it's not adding much flavor to the wings, so I don't really need it. And now, the moment that you have been waiting for, the Ohana noodles. And these definitely have to be the most famous and requested Ohana dish, the classic Ohana noodles for $13.50. Now, truth be told, if you go and look on the app still does not say that they have Ohana noodles, so you have to ask for them. I do believe it's on their like actual like paper or plastic menu, but it's still kind of like the most secret item, so ask for them even if you don't see them. And these are the things that people remember from their vacation. The noodle is just so unique. The texture of the noodle, the flavor of the noodle. It's like, who knew that a noodle could be so good? And there's no meat in here. There's literally just an Ohana sauce with a very well al dente noodle. So let's get our little fork. They will bring you chopsticks if you want as well, but a fork will definitely do. Let's do a little spin. Oh, the Ohana noodles. I literally do not know what they do. They have to sprinkle some sort of pixie dust. It is sweet. It is like savory. The noodle like also has like a cheesy quality, which I know there's not cheese in here. It's kind of just soy sauce and pasta, but it's the best. soy sauce and pasta you will ever have your entire life. In my opinion, if you only can pick two things to get here, for me it's the wings and the noodles. See, it's hard because then the pot stickers are good, really good too. Okay, you can skip on the shrimp, but you at least have to get the pot stickers, chicken, and the noodles. And maybe if you only get one thing, the Ohana noodles have just become a staple. It's like sometimes the reason why families come back to stay at the Polynesian are because these noodles, and they always keep me coming back for more. And while you're enjoying your meal here at Tambu Lounge, let me just show you what your view is. Just pure perfection. You have palm trees and all of the Polynesian buildings to your right here and beautiful skies. I mean, it really is just the most beautiful day. And then right out this window here, let me see if I can show you. Can you guys see if I zoom in? Can you see that right there in the distance? That's the castle. That's Cinderella Castle. It just is one of the best places to hang out here at Walt Disney World. You see so many beautiful views. We've been chowing down on all the savory food that I kind of did forget about dessert, but luckily I did save room for our secret Ohana delight. This is their classic pineapple bread pudding served with a scoop of vanilla ice cream for $12. And the ice cream is melting. Look at the ice cream melting all down it and over it. But you guys know what we gotta do. We gotta pour the syrup on top, or I think it's syrup. Let me find out. I found out it's not a syrup, of course. It's a caramel sauce. And can you see the chunks of pineapple in this bread pudding right now? I gotta remove the flour, at least for a second, because we are about to have a volcanic explosion all over our bread pudding. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This is definitely one of those times I'm very happy to be eating by myself, me, myself, and I. I don't have to do any sharing. Even if your name is Sharon, I don't have to share with you. I don't have to share with anyone. I can get my ice cream dollop, my bread pudding, if I can. The caramel sauce is so slippery, and now the caramel sauce is obviously warm and melting the ice cream. Yes, this is the reason we are here. It's so wrong. It's so wrong that it's right. It is very underbaked, but also has this like sweet, fruity, tropical flavor to it, and then mixed with like the vanilla bean creamy ice cream. It's just the best. Even the top of the banana bread pudding has like this fruity, almost like caramelized topping, and then you put more caramel on it, and it's just decadent. It is what you want on vacation. It is very, very thick, totally shareable, and you can just tell it's super moist and just has that kind of underbaked quality. But I guess that's why it's not a cake. It's bread and pudding mixed together, which just makes a perfect mixture. Well, that was just as good as I expected it to be, and I told you I would give you the full breakdown. So, if you're going to dine at Ohana per person, like I said, it's $65 a person. That whole meal right there cost me $71. So as you could see, there was so much food. It could definitely feed a family of 4, a family of 2. If you were to dine at Ohana, a family of 2 would be $130, and then a family of 4 would be $260, which is really mind-boggling. The fact that you can get the exact same food right next door for only $71 plus tax and tip, but so dang worth it. And I have my leftovers and my scratcher, and you guys know what I gotta do. Every time I go to Tambu and get one of these back scratchers, I try to hide one for you guys to find here when you're at the Polynesian. So this is kind of the entrance of the Grand Ceremonial House. And then there's all these little tiki guys right here. So I think I found a new little spot. I'm gonna put it in this little pot right here. That will be a very good hiding place. Let's just shove it down here, and you guys can kind of try to try to come and find it. It's here waiting for you. We came outside because it is slammed in there. Like, I was coming here to avoid the crowds at the park because it's a Run Disney weekend, but I think the crowds are everywhere. So if I have to give you advice about trying to get to Tambu Lounge, maybe don't come on a Run Disney event weekend unless you're running the event. This is a great place to pop in after you do that 5K and chow down. But all in all, if I had to pick a favorite item we had tonight, it would be the wings or the pot stickers or the bread pudding or the shrimp. I really can't pick a favorite. It is all so good, and especially for that price point compared to trying to dine at Ohana. Now, I will say, if you are a family with small kids and you're wanting a character dining experience, Ohana does have character breakfast with Lilo, Stitch, and Mickey and friends. And I do think that that is a little bit more worth it, but you're not going to get any of that food. You're going to get your classic Disney breakfast food. So that is kind of a different experience than their dinner experience. But if you just want their dinner food, go to Tambu Lounge and save yourself an arm and a leg. It is so, so good, so worth it. And like I said before, leave a comment below when it comes to chicken wings. Are you a drumstick or are you a flat person? And also leave a comment if you just have any more questions about Tambu Lounge, their menu, or the Polynesian Resort, because I do not get tired of talking about it, and I definitely do not get tired of being here. But for now, as always, peace, love, and positivity, and all the good things. Love you guys. Bye.